Welcome back to Sarus' Icecrown Citadel Raid Guide. In this video, I will be guiding you through the Lady Deathwhisper 25-man encounter. This fight consists of 2 phases and will require 3 tanks on 25 men. The fight begins with phase 1 obviously, as adds spawn from both sides of the room and the back of the room where you came in. These will need to be tanked and DPS down as quickly as possible. 2 types of adds will spawn, Fanatics and Adherents. Spellcasters will do most damage to Fanatics, and Melee will do most damage to Adherents, so it's advisable to have a nice diverse mix of melee and ranged DPS in your group. While all this is going on, Lady Deathwhisper will be shooting Shadow Bolts at random raid members and be using Death and Decay. It's imperative to move out of the Death and Decay, otherwise it does massive damage. Also, during this phase, the Adherents will be casting a curse called Curse of Torpor, which increases ability cooldowns by 15 seconds, so it needs to be cleansed immediately. Once all the adds are down, DPS should switch over to Lady Deathwhisper's Mana Shield and burn her down until the next wave of adds spawns. Be aware though, as Lady Deathwhisper can empower an Adherent or a Cultist. When this happens, they get a massive boost to DPS and they should be DPS down as quickly as possible. Lady Deathwhisper can also resurrect fallen cultists or adherents, turning them into skeletal cultists or adherents. These adds also needs to be DPS down quickly. One final note on phase 1 is that the adherents and the cultists can become deformed adherents or cultists. These adds hit very hard and should be kited by ranged DPS and burned down as quickly as possible. From there, it's just rinse and repeat until you get into phase 2, in which Lady Deathwhisper's mana shield is depleted. When you're entering phase 2, be sure to have a tank ready to pick up Lady Deathwhisper. Also, a second tank will need to be available to taunt Lady Deathwhisper off of the first tank, as she stacks a threat reduction debuff. Keep in mind that in phase 2, Lady Deathwhisper will mind control a random raid member in 25 man, CC them, and continue burning down Lady Deathwhisper. Also, in phase 2, Lady Deathwhisper will gain a new ability, Frostbolt Volley, which does immense damage when it fires off and is kinda hard to heal through, so be sure to have people who interrupt those regularly. One more thing to look out for in this encounter is the Death and Decay that Lady Deathwhisper does. She still retains this ability from phase 1, so don't be fooled. And one last thing, she summons Vengeful Shades, which do immense damage when they blow up next to a player, so stay away from them if you see them. Other than that, there's not really a whole lot more that you need to know about this fight. Thank you very much for watching this video, and I hope it's helped you out a lot for your strategy against Lady Deathwhisper. Also, keep in mind that you can always leave a comment or a question below in the comment section, and I'll do my best to respond. Thank you very much once again, and we will continue next time with the Icecrown Gunship battle.